Today, we are solving WASSCE June 2020 question 9a. This is an angles of elevation problem, and the first important skill is drawing the diagram correctly from the words. The question says that 2 points, 10 and y, are 7 meters apart, and they're on the same horizontal ground. The angles of elevation of a point P from x and y are 50 degrees and 70 degrees, respectively. The word respectively means the angle from x is 50 degrees and the angle from y is 70 degrees. The question also says that Q is a point on xy produced such that angle YQP equals 90 degrees. The phrase xy produced means the line xy is extended beyond y. So Q will lie beyond y on the same straight horizontal line. We are asked first to illustrate the information in a diagram. Then we must calculate the length of xp and the length of yq, correct to 2 decimal places. In our calculation, we shall write length of xp to mean the length of segment xp and length of yq to mean the length of segment yq. Part I. Test your ability to read and draw. Draw from the words step by step. The question says x and y are on the same horizontal ground, and they are 7 meters apart. So we draw a horizontal line, place x and y on it, and label length of xy equals 7 meters. Q lies on xy produced. X, Y, Q are collinear. The question says, angle YQP equals 90 degrees. This angle is formed by QY and QP. Since QY is horizontal, QP must be vertical. So we draw QP vertically upward from Q and place P above Q. The angle of elevation of P from X is 50 degrees. An angle of elevation is measured upward from the horizontal line. So we draw the line of sight from X to P and mark the angle at X as 50 degrees. The angle of elevation of P from Y is 70 degrees. Since YQ is the horizontal line from Y toward Q, we mark the angle between YQ and YP as 70 degrees. Length of XY equals 7 meter centimeters. X, Y, Q lie on the same horizontal line. Angle YQP equals 90 degrees. Angle QXP equals 50 degrees. Now let us check that our diagram matches the question. 10 and Y are 7 meters apart. Q lies on XY produced, so X, Y, and Q are on the same horizontal line. Angle YQP equals 90 degrees, so QP is perpendicular to the horizontal ground. The angle of elevation from X is 50 degrees. The angle of elevation from Y is 70 degrees. First, draw the horizontal ground line and mark the starting points from the problem statement. Next, draw the vertical pole from the foot on the ground. The pole is perpendicular to the ground. Join the observer to the top of the pole and mark the given angle of elevation and distance. Now place the other point on the pole and draw the second line of sight with its given distance. Finally, label all the points clearly so the finished diagram matches the question. This is the completed diagram. Now we can solve the problem. To find length of XP, we first use triangle XYP. In this triangle, we know length of XY equals 7 meters. The angle at X is 50 degrees, and we can find the angle at Y. At Y, the given 70 degrees angle is between YQ and YP. But in triangle XYP, the side from Y goes toward X, not toward Q. Since X, Y, and Q are on a straight line, the angle XYP and the 70 degrees angle form a straight line angle. So, angle XYP equals 110 degrees. Now we can find the angle at P, which is angle XBY. So, angle XBY equals 20 degrees. Now we use the sine rule in triangle XYP. We use the sine rule because this triangle is not a right-angled triangle, and we have one side with its opposite angle. The side, length of XY, is opposite. Angle XBY equals 20 degrees, and the side, length of XP, is opposite. Angle XYP equals 110 degrees. Now substitute the values. Therefore, length of XP 19.23 meters, correct to 2 decimal places. Length of XY over sin of angle XBY equals length of XP over sin of angle XYP. 7 over sin of 20 degrees equals length of XP over sin of 110 degrees. Length of XP equals 7 sin of 110 degrees over sin of 20 degrees. Length of XP equals 19.2336 meters centimeters. Continue the aligned calculation. The next steps are shown one line at a time. So the length of XP is 19.23 meters. If this explanation is helping, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now consider this step. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now we need to find length of YQ. Since Y lies between X and Q, we can find length of XQ first, then subtract length of XY. So our plan is to find length of XQ, then use length of YQ equals length of XQ, length of XY. Now use triangle XPQ. This triangle is right-angled at Q. The angle at X is 50 degrees. We can find the angle at P. So, angle XPQ equals 40 degrees. We can now use the sine rule in triangle XPQ. The side, length of XQ, is opposite 40 degrees, and the side, length of XP, is opposite 90 degrees. So, length of XQ equals 12.36 meters. Now use the fact that Y is between X and Q. We have length of XQ equals 12.36 meters and length of XY equals 7 meters. Therefore, length of YQ equals 5.36 meters. Continue the calculation using the same diagram. The next steps are shown on the right. So the length of YQ is 5.36 meters. To summarize, the 70 degrees angle at Y is outside triangle XYP. So the inside angle at Y is 110 degrees. The angle at P in triangle XYP is 20 degrees. Using the sine rule, we found length of XP equals 19.23 meters. Then in triangle XPQ, we found angle XPQ equals 40 degrees. This gave length of XQ equals 12.36 meters. Finally, we subtracted length of XY from length of XQ to get length of YQ equals 5.36 meters. These are the final answers. Exam tip. When you see XY produced, it means extend the line XY beyond Y. This helps you place Q correctly. Also remember the 70 degrees. Angle is measured from YQ, not YX. So the angle inside triangle XYP is 110 degrees, not 70 degrees. Read the words carefully. Draw the diagram carefully. Then solve confidently. Don Prime T, forget to like and subscribe for more.